Welcome all. In this lecture, we are going to see what is a definition of Laplace transform. So here you can see the definition. Definition of Laplace transform is Laplace of f of t be the function for all t greater than equal to 0. Laplace transform of f of t is denoted by, these are the notations, where Laplace of f of t or f of s or f bar of s, and is defined as Laplace of f of t equal to f of s equal to f bar of s, that is equal to 0 to integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus st f of t dt. This is a definition. Okay, so if I want to find a Laplace transform of any function, then I can use this integral to find its Laplace transform. Okay, so here s is a parameter and L is a Laplace transform operator, and t is a real variable function and s is a complex variable function. And what a Laplace transform does? Laplace transform changes a function from time domain to frequency domain. As you can see here, you are finding a Laplace transform of f of t, and after finding a Laplace transform of f of t, your function becomes in terms of s, right? F of s. So here this Laplace changes the function variable from t to s, from time domain to frequency domain. Okay, so this is a definition of Laplace transform, and we mainly use this Laplace transform to solve the differential equations. As we solved the differential equations earlier in linear differential equation and ordinary differential equation, there we solve the differential equations of highest order with constant coefficients. That all examples we can solve with the help of this Laplace transform. Now next is Laplace transform of some elementary functions. Okay, now what is Laplace transform of elementary functions? As we all know, if I ask you to find a derivative of x raised to n, that is a standard result n into x raised to n minus 1. We all know the derivative of sin x. What is it? It is cos x, right? These all are the standard results we use. Like this, while finding the Laplace transform of any function, these all are the standard results that we are going to use while solving the examples. Okay, so how to find the Laplace transform of these elementary functions with the help of definition, that we are going to see in next lecture. Thank you.